Momos are one of the most iconic street foods in India and most other parts of Asia. It is loved by people all around the globe due to how versatile it is, even though with a bit of practice, anyone can do it with their eyes shut. The best way to think about it is like some filling wrapped in flour. That's it. No need to overcomplicate it at all. Take it simple and the results would be out of this world. Today I am showing how to make chicken momos as well as a vegetarian version of it. First of all, we are going to make the vegetarian filling. To do that, we need half a cup of grated carrots and a cup of chopped cabbage. I am using 2 small carrots. Chop off their tops, peel them and grate them into a bowl using a grater. Next, chop up the cabbage. I am using quarter of a small cabbage. Yours might vary depending on the size of the cabbage. Chop them up into really small pieces, even smaller than mine as mine were a bit larger than the ideal size, and put it in the bowl with the carrots. Then thinly dice half of a medium-sized red onion and chop up some chilies depending upon how spicy you want the filling. Now take a medium-sized wok or kadhai. Put it on heat and pour some oil onto it. Next, add half a teaspoon of ginger paste as well as garlic paste. You can also add them finely chopped, but this is easier. When it starts to brown a bit, add in the chopped onion and the chopped chilies and stir them in. After the onion becomes translucent, add in your carrots as well as the cabbages and mix them in. Add some salt as well as pepper and around half a teaspoon of vinegar. The water released from the cabbages and carrots evaporates and turns them into soft fillings for your momos. Next, it is time for the chicken filling. This is significantly easier assuming that you have kept your chicken defrosted at the time of use. Chop it into smaller pieces and simply paste it in a blender. That's all, nothing fancy like mincing or grinding. To this, you can literally add anything you want, but I kept it simple and added a teaspoon of salt and pepper, half a tablespoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of vinegar, half a teaspoon of garlic paste and a bit of chopped chilies for the extra heat. Mix them in with your hand and both your fillings are ready. The next step is really easy. You need to make some dough for your momos. Here, for every cup of flour, you need to add half a teaspoon of salt and less than a half cup of water. And most probably, will need a few teaspoons of flour until it takes shape. This dough shouldn't be really sticky or else it will be difficult to roll them out. Here, I used 2 cups of flour and more than 3/4 cups of water. For that, I had to use 2 extra tablespoons of flour. These measurements vary a lot, so don't be alarmed if you need extra water or flour. After kneading, you need to divide the dough into equal small pieces. I would suggest using a weighing scale and dividing the pieces equally into 20-gram balls. But I know most people don't have one. So, as a rule of thumb, make 8 to 9 pieces per cup of flour you use. This will more or less give exactly 20 grams per piece. Now, roll them out into round sheets. Use a bit of flour if necessary, and like me, if you're terrible at it, you can ask some help from someone who can do it. When you're done rolling, take a spoonful of any of the fillings and place it in the middle of the round sheet. Apply slight water on the sides. Now, pinch the left side together and pinch pieces of dough with your right hand and attach it to the side. Your goal is to make a crescent-shaped dough with the crinkled side on the outside. With some practice, you can do this really fast and quite neatly. If you don't want to do this, you can just pinch it into a ball, but this looks better. Now, it is the best part of it all. Even though these are steamed momos, you will not need a steamer of any sorts. We are going to do everything using a pan and its lid. To start with the cooking process, pour some oil into a frying pan and lay in as many momos that fit in with enough gap. When you begin to hear slight sizzles, you can pour in about 50 ml of water or as much as it's needed to cover the entire bottom of your pan. Immediately cover it with the lid and hold it in place with your hand. Make sure your pan is sufficiently hot before adding the water, or else this wouldn't work. After about 30 seconds, you can remove your hand from the lid and let it cook for another minute. If you have done it correctly, then it should be quite steamy when you remove the lid. So do be careful while removing, as the steam can actually burn your face if you put your face right above it. Now repeat this process till all your momos are perfectly cooked. This shouldn't take long as the process is quite easy. Momos are incomplete without the perfect spicy oil that is going to make you cry but will make you want more of it. So here is a simple recipe to make a spicy oil to go along with your momos. Start by taking around 50 ml of vegetable oil into a small bowl and add 1.5 teaspoons of chili flakes. Microwave it for around 40 seconds. After taking it out, add a teaspoon of chilli powder and also a teaspoon of brown sugar. This will give it an extra flavor and will make the spice more enjoyable. And you are done. If you want, you can finish all of them fresh, but you can keep the extra in the fridge for around a week comfortably. So guys, that is it from the video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video and do try this recipe at home. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. And also do check out my previous recipes from the description if you haven't already. And also, I am changing the name of the channel in a few days to avoid getting similar names with other YouTube channels, so that people don't find any difficulty getting my channel. I am Ankush, this is Anybody Can Cook, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.